Let's go.
Let's get it.
It's the late episode. Let's get it in, man.
I was about to say that. We got to get it in.
Man, we had to go to the doctors today, man. Y'all need to go to the doctors, man. Don't forget that, man. Get checked up, man. Make sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody Superman. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it in. Get it in.
Killing me, man. My back is dead. But look.
Because he be putting the show on your back.
Hey, I'm trying. But man, what do you got for us?
Man, like I said, man, you about to put the show on your back today, man. It's the college football, it's the college basketball, everything this week.
Yes, sir.
But let's just start off with the Monday night game because interesting. It was a good little game.
It was. Dallas came out on top, beat the New York Giants.
But they made it interesting. The first half was slow.
It was slow. It was ugly in the first half.
Yeah, but
I didn't walk away super encouraged.
But you're super right, man. Daniel Jones is banned from the gunshots, man.
Yes,
Till
sir.
Next season, he's done for.
He's not. We got no more gunshots for you.
Yeah, you're done for, man.
But on the Dallas side, I mean, again, it was sluggish.
It didn't look good.
It was a win though, and it was a much needed win for them. You know, that would have been a bad loss.
Shit, they were basically tied until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they were. They pretty much were. It was the black cat that did it for him. But other than that, man, it was just like you said, it was a slugfest, ugly game.
Yeah.
But it was a good one for them to win.
Hey,
it was like it reminded me of the New Orleans game earlier this year. A ugly game, you feel me? That they didn't win. That was against a good opponent. But
Ezekiel 139 yards from scrimmage. It looked cool. Saquon Barkley had 95 yards. They both had around 20 touches. Dak Prescott with 3 touchdowns and giveaway, while Daniel Jones had 1 touchdown and 3 giveaways. So,
yeah,
complete opposites right there.
And that's why that win was ugly, man. 3 giveaways and
And then Daniel Jones with another fumble. Not looking good.
Ball security issues with him. But we got a game tomorrow night, man. Thursday night, a big game actually. Chargers.
They're both trying to stay inside the in the playoffs.
Chargers
LA
at 4-5, and the Oakland Raiders.
Who you got?
At 4-4. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
You going with the Chargers? All right, man.
I think Phillip Rivers, and I think they're just getting rolling.
Nah,
finally finding their stride.
I got the Raiders in this, man. They've been pretty hot lately.
They have. They've been very impressive lately, actually.
But you seen the college basketball games?
Yes, sir. We kicked them off. We kicked it off last night. You're definitely right. I saw the games, man.
What was the best game you seen?
It was both of the primetime games. Those are the 2 main games that Duke over who did Duke take down? Duke took down Kansas. Number 2 Kansas fell to Duke, and then number 1 Michigan State. I just talked about how they were going to try to break the curse of 10 seasons straight. No preseason number 1 has won the title, or they lost to number 2 Kentucky in a close one as well. But it was just those are 4 teams right there that we expect to be in the mix at the end of the season. When it comes to NCAA tournament time. And also they have NBA prospects all around. It's weird though. This year, some of the top prospects aren't. They're not on, the Dukes or the Kentuckys, Kansases.
Yeah, that ties into one of the questions. Jiggy Jack asked, what college basketball players should he be looking at this season?
Man, Anthony Edwards.
From what school?
Georgia, freshman, projected top 3 pick in the draft. Top 3, definitely top 5. That's what he's projected as the season started. Who else you got? James Wiseman. Hardaway got him down there in Memphis. At center, 7-foot wingspan. Definitely be checking him out. Obviously, you got LaMelo Ball. Overseas, folks say he might be a top 3, top 5 pick. Who else we got, man? We got Tyrone Maxey. I believe that's his name, man. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but I'm not. I might though. Like I said, we have him. No, Tyrese Maxey. There you go. I had to find his name, man. Out of Kentucky, hit a big shot last night. To help seal the win. Cole. I said Cole Edwards. Cole Anthony, North Carolina. The dude. There's a lot of people to be on the lookout for.
And North Carolina plays tonight. They play Notre Dame. They're probably gonna smash them, but you know.
Okay, that looks to be a good game. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on college ball and the top prospects.
Yeah, man. What about college? You seen the college women's games or not?
No, I didn't see any women's college games. They kick off. I think their big night is tonight, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't really any notable games for the women last night, so I didn't. But I did catch who did I catch? I did catch your boy Braun.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna get into that later, man. We're gonna get into that later, man. We're gonna get into the NBA later.
Let's dive into this college football though, man.
Yeah, man.
Last weekend, and got some big games coming up. What do you think about the man Willie Taggart, man? Got fired.
He deserved it. I mean, you surprised?
In less than 2 seasons, though. They didn't even give my man 2 full seasons.
Why? You ruined the program. You came in and it's not been better.
Nah, it was. But it was terrible when he got it. My man can't have 3 years. 3 years to work with.
Nope.
2.
Hey, man, at least he got like a $17 million buyout. So what's the problem? What you sorry for?
Ain't my man trying to work.
Man, he got a buyout. I'm good. You can get another job. You can work anywhere else. You got $17 million. Anyway, Maryland lost their homecoming game last weekend to Michigan 38-7 on the homecoming game. Georgia beat Florida 24-17. We kind of knew that was going to happen. SMU lost to Memphis. Sadly, 54-48. SMU's probably definitely gonna get kicked out. They kicked out the top 25.
Utah won a close one. They needed to win, 33-28 against unranked Washington. To continue to hold their spot.
And this was not a close one. Oregon whooped on USC 56-24. It's fair to say USC ain't gonna do much this end of the season.
Everything pretty much shaped up the way it was, supposed to last week. This week. We got Ohio State, Maryland. We know how that's probably going.
Yeah, Maryland's
Penn
about to
State got a huge game this weekend. Huge game. Penn State has number 17 Minnesota, who's looked really, really good this year. That's at 12 o'clock noon as well. That's a big game, man. Minnesota's look really good this season. It's going to be a tough test for. I don't think it's going to be an easy game for Penn State.
I think Penn State is going to dog them off. They're too strong, man. They're a strong team. I think
it's going to be a close one.
But the big game, man, LSU versus Alabama. Woo!
3:30 p.m. So
who you got, man?
Bro, I'm going with them. I'm going with LSU. I'm going with LSU. I think LSU gets it done.
That's cool.
I'm rolling with LSU.
Man, I'm undecided, man. Dang.
You got to come on, let them know.
I want to go LSU, but man,
I know. I was the same way. I just had to come to peace.
All right, man. I'm going with LSU, man. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold this week, man.
Yeah, because again, that offense just gives you. Look, we never seen LSU with an offense like this.
You think y'all gonna beat K?
Big game, man. Sheesh. Yes, I do. I think we'll get them, but man, this is a huge game. We not unranked. Stumbled twice. 3 times now. Number 16 Kansas State. We need this.
Go ahead, ask me if you think Iowa's gonna beat Wisconsin, because they're not.
You don't think so?
Nah, man. I doubt it. I don't think so.
I'm picking Iowa. I got Iowa. Iowa's gonna beat Wisconsin this weekend.
Oh man,
Iowa with the upset of the weekend, going up against Wisconsin.
Nah, man.
And the college football playoffs, man. The first rankings came out last night. They just the first. They the
I don't really focus on the first one.
Preliminary rankings. I can't even speak. They just do whatever rankings. But Ohio State rounded out number 1, number 2 LSU, number 3 Alabama, and number 4 Penn State. Might surprise folks after their win. Over Michigan. I guess that got them over the hump.
Hey, Iowa State's about to play Oklahoma. Go Iowa State, man.
I know. That looks to be a...
whoop that ass.
That looks to be a tough one as well. Hopefully a good game and an upset. Oklahoma go down twice. But, man, it's about to be an action-packed, lock-loaded weekend. Yeah. And, look.
Man, look what. Get to it, man. Use your platform right.
Man, listen. I think LSU might win by 10 plus points.
LSU by 10 plus.
I think they win by 10 plus.
I doubt it, man. If Tua's ankle's healthy and all, and he, can get it going, then pretty sure it'll be a real even match. Probably in the 30s. Man, Alabama just might get it, man. Nick Saban is he's a good coach. Better coach than LSU's coach.
Coach Ed Orgeron.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
we all know Nick Saban. But I think, Coach O gonna get him this weekend. But we'll wait and see.
But yeah, man, off to this NBA. You know what I'm saying? Last night in overtime, the Hornets beat the Pacers by 2 points, 122 to 120. The young boy Graham, yep, there you go, 35 points, and TJ Warren with 33 right there. Beat up on him. That's a nice game.
He's been having a heck of a year, man, so far. He's been putting up really good numbers. Devontae Graham having a heck of a year, so I'm happy for him.
We'll see how that goes, man. The Celtics.
Yeah.
Next game we got, man. Celtics are only 5-1. Hayward with 39 points. He tied his career high last night. 119 to 113 over the Cavaliers, who are 2-5. The Cavaliers have been trying though.
Yeah, they have.
A lot of close games.
And on the Celtics side, look, sitting up here at
5-1.
5-1.
Showing everybody life after Al Horford might be okay.
Yeah.
But it's still early, man. I don't really put no stock into the early games.
It is early. They've beaten the Bucks. And they've beaten Toronto. I don't know how much you want to take into that. So hey, 5 straight wins. We'll see. The Knicks and the Cavs were 2 out of the 3 out of 5 wins. So hey.
Next game we got, man, the Hawks. They beat the Spurs 108 to 100.
Trae Young game.
29 points and 13 assists. He is healthy.
Yeah, he came back. His return game, he looked good. The Hawks look good. 18 in the fourth quarter. John Collins, man, and that was without John Collins, who's serving his suspension currently for those PEDs. So hey, good one for the Hawks, and the Hawks sitting here at 500. They got some life to them. When do we see the springy Atlanta Hawks? Jabari Parker's been playing really well for him, and DeAndre Hunter's been playing really well out the gate.
In the greatest game last night, the Lakers 6-1. Let's get it. 118 over the Bulls, who are 2-6. Look, I'm not so proud of how we started out.
Needed a comeback win to get them.
Yeah, they did score 112, and LeBron James with his third straight triple-double, man. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, man.
Just reminding people, look, I took a year off.
And they called him washed.
They called him washed. Do y'all realize that the man finally had an off season to just kick his feet up for the first time in 10 years, maybe, I think? In a decade, finally got to, relax, kick off in the off season. You didn't think he was going to? Man, listen. Third straight triple-double, and, he's just getting going. He's just finding his rhythm. He's just getting his foot in. This is going to be a scary season.
In the next game,
for folks,
you were right and you were wrong. The OKC Thunder beat the Magic 102 to 94. You were right about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 24 points, but you were wrong when you told me Chris Paul couldn't give you 20 this year.
Oh, yeah, Chris Paul, man, he's looking good.
Chris Paul came in and dropped 20.
Yeah. It's not the first 20-point game he's had either this year. He's looked good this year. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man, that's my dog. That is my dog. He's looked really good this year. On the flip side, we've talked about Markelle Fultz. The Magic have inserted him into the starting lineup. He's now starting for the Magic. Only played 24 minutes. So, I believe they're still taking it slow. They're starting him now, but they're still splitting the minutes between him and DJ Augustine. I'm assuming, depending on how he plays, that they'll, gradually increase his minutes, move DJ into that true coming off the bench role. But, man, last night, 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting, 4 assists. I didn't get to see any of the game, unfortunately. But the games I have seen of him this year, bro, he looks so good and so comfortable, bro. So watch out, man. The Magic, even though they're just 2-5, Markelle Fultz, though, if he can develop into that #1 pick, the Magic got themselves a steal, buddy.
Yeah,
a real steal, man.
Next game we got is the Denver Nuggets, who beat the Miami Heat 109-89. Will Barton, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Jamal Murray, 21 points. Good game all around.
Jamal, the Heat have looked good this year, but again, yeah. Denver moved to 5-2. He dropped to 5-2, and that's what the Nuggets need. They need, I think, to win. They need Jamal Murray to take that step, be that sidekick next to Jokic.
We got a full slate of games tonight. The first one's kind of well, we get to see R.J. Barrett and New York Knicks 1-6 versus the Detroit Pistons at 3-5, and they have D Rose out with a right hamstring sprain. Who you got in this?
I got the Pistons. Andre Drummond's been on a crazy tear this season so far with his double-doubles. And they're like 20-point, 15 rebound double-doubles. Like, his double-doubles have been crazy. So I'm going with the Pistons.
I got the Knicks, man. R.J. Barrett, man, you got to come in with some more wins. Let's get this, man. I know you need more wins. Next game we got is the Wizards that are 2-4 versus the Pacers that are 3-4. Both teams should be doing better. Well, the Wizards, you kind of expect this, but the Pacers, you should be doing better.
Yeah, they should. And I'm going to go with the Wizards, though.
No, I'm going with the Pacers in this one. The Bulls, another team that should be doing better, is 2-6 versus the Hawks that are 3-3. Wendell Carter Jr. is probable left thumb sprain.
Hawk me. Trae Young's going to continue to keep it rolling.
Pause. But Atlanta Hawks.
I said Hawk me.
I don't know what that means.
Put me on the Hawks. Hawk me.
Yeah, all right. But it's 7:30. The Kings are 2-5 versus the Raptors are 4-2. I got the Raptors.
Yes, sir. I was gonna have a double-double in this game.
The Warriors, who won surprisingly 2 days ago, I was like, what the hell? But anyway.
Yeah, Eric Pascal, man. That was a good find out of Villanova. I liked it when they drafted him.
But they play your Rockets, man, 4-3.
Yes, sir.
Danny Green is not traveling. Oh, no, Draymond Green is not traveling.
Ligament in his finger. He got an injury.
Yeah, they're tanking. I'm going with the Rockets. The Timberwolves versus the Grizzlies. Timberwolves are 4-2, and the Grizzlies are 1-5. I got the Timberwolves in this one.
Same.
Yeah, and then Magic versus the Dallas Mavericks 2-5, and Dallas Mavericks are 4-2. I got the Mavericks in this one.
I'm going Mavericks too. Back to back for the young Magic.
Sixers 5-1. Yeah, they're playing the Jazz. I got the Sixers to keep it rolling.
I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell. I think he pulls it off. Gets a W against the Sixers.
And tonight on ESPN, Kawhi Leonard's out due to load management. Both these teams are 5-2. The Bucks at the Clippers. I got the Bucks in this.
Yeah, I got the Bucks. I'm going Bucks, no Kawhi, but we'll never be surprised if the Clippers win because that's what they do.
Load management time.
That is hilarious.
Is that J&J every day, man? There ain't no sports. There ain't no fights.
Nope, no fights. Not tonight. Not right now.
No
we'll get
fights.
to that on Friday if they are.
Hockey, there's some hockey out there, you know what I'm saying, for the hockey fans. Detroit versus the Rangers, you know what I'm saying? Get on that. It's on NBC.
Well, we're only catching up. We're only looking out for the Caps on this side, buddy. We're trying to get that second in 3 years, you hear me? Run that back. We greedy. Now look at us.
Yeah, and we're definitely out. I gotta rush and go to school.
Yes, sir. We out.
Have a great night, y'all. Oh, let's get it. We just got a late question. It's all right.
Had to throw it on the end real quick.
Yes, sir. It's from our guy Nightmare Hawk, man. You gotta check out his Twitch and all that. He asked us, who's your upset pick this week in college football?
Got Minnesota. Upset alert over Penn State.
And I totally laughed when he first said that, Jason.
I got it.
But My pick would definitely be, man, if I do have a upset, man, let's go Iowa over Wisconsin, man.
Okay,
Let's do that drink.
okay.
And Iowa State, like I said, over Oklahoma. That's
right.
man, you never know. Iowa State can do it to you. That's one of them teams. And that's it. Maybe Duke over Notre Dame if Notre Dame fumbles the ball like that. I doubt NC State, North Carolina State could catch Clemson slipping because Clemson has been slipping this year, but Clemson's about to rout them out. Number 22, Boise State is playing Wyoming. That's unranked. And SMU is still ranked number 25. They're playing East Carolina, so you never know. They're probably going to get kicked out. And also Virginia Tech. They're unranked playing Wake Forest at number 19.
Yep.
Virginia Tech is also one of those sneaky teams. But is there any other upset you see? You agree? You disagree with none of my picks? None of mine?
Nope, you good.
You better. I know I'm good. Anyway,
Nah, we out here.
have a great night, y'all.